Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this Thursday's edition of your favorite English bulletin, The News. We are broadcasting live from TVT studios here in Lomé. Here are the headlines. Togo's Supreme Court officially announces the final results of the 2025 municipal elections, confirming the election of 1,527 new municipal councillors. This marks a key moment in the decentralization process as the country begins a new local governance era. The 6th Made in Togo Fair is in full swing at CETEF Togo 2000 as it has been officially launched. Over 10 days, artisans, entrepreneurs, and innovators will showcase their expertise and explore new market opportunities. Stay with us, all the details coming up shortly. It is always a pleasure to have you join us. As anticipation builds for the upcoming Biashara Africa Forum in Lomé this October, the Secretary General of the AFCFTA, Wamkele Mene, paid a visit to the President of the Council for Asizana Nyasingbe. The meeting not only celebrated Togo's role in hosting this crucial trade and investment summit, but also provided an opportunity to assess the progress of the African Continental Free Trade Area's implementation. Let's listen to the Secretary General's remarks after the audience.
The purpose for our visit here today is to first appreciate the offer by the government to host Biashara Africa, which is a ZLECAf trade platform, a ZLECAf trade and investment forum. The third edition will be held here in Lomé in October. And we're most grateful that the government has agreed, His Excellency the President has agreed to host us. We also discussed, and I had the opportunity to brief the President on the preparations, on rather the rollout of ZLECAf, the implementation of ZLECAf, how it's going, and where we are in terms of the implementation. I congratulated His Excellency the President on the participation of Togo and the fact that Togo was one of the early countries to implement ZLECAf, and of course the strategic location of the country positions it to benefit. There is a port that is a world-class port that is fully efficient. There's also a transport hub for the West Africa and Central region through the airlines that operate from here. And so, in my opinion, Togo is a country that is well poised to benefit from ZLECAf, and that was one of the early movers. So this is the purpose of our visit. We will be back here, as I said, for Biashara Africa, which is the ZLECAf trade and investment forum that will take place in October.
The very first wave of municipal councillors under the Fifth Republic has been revealed. This Wednesday in Lomé, the Supreme Court officially unveiled the final results, marking a crucial step in the country's evolving political landscape. A total of 1,527 municipal councillors were elected in the recently held July 17th municipal elections. Gabriel Ayina has the details in this report.
Following the provisional results of the July 17 municipal elections submitted to the Supreme Court by the Independent National Electoral Commission (CENI), 27 appeals were filed. The Administrative Chamber of the Supreme Court carefully reviewed and ruled on each of them. The provisional results underwent minor adjustments but no significant changes. The UNI party remains in the lead, followed by the ANC, the UFC, and several other political parties and coalitions. The final ruling was made public by the Administrative Chamber of the Supreme Court.
Considérant que les erreurs de calcul
Considering that the calculation errors identified during the verifications and corrected by the Chamber, in accordance with the detailed reviewed, in no way affect the overall outcome of the election held on July 17, 2025, considering that based on the above, the Administrative Chamber deems that overall the electoral process was conducted in accordance with the procedures prescribed by electoral law, and consequently the elections are deemed to be genuine and credible. The mandate of the municipal councils elected during the municipal elections of July 17, 2025 takes effect as today, Wednesday, August 6, 2025, and will end on Tuesday, August 5, 2031. With the official results now confirmed, the 1,527 elected municipal councillors will begin work across the country's 117 municipalities, contributing to the national development over the next 6 years.
Now, in an exclusive interview, the Minister of Territorial Administration, Hodabalo Awate, reflects on the successful conclusion of the 2025 municipal elections and outlines the next crucial steps in local governance, from the proclamation of the results by the Supreme Court to the upcoming elections of mayors. The minister emphasizes the importance of decentralization in advancing Togo's development goals. Gabriel Ayina.
Permettez-moi d'abord de rendre grâce à Dieu.
Allow me first of all to give thanks to God for all the good He has done for our country, Togo. I would also like to take this opportunity to pay tribute to His Excellency for Nyazengbe, President of the Council, for his enlightened leadership and for all the resources and support provided to the Independent National Electoral Commission for the organization of these elections. I also wish to express my sincere thanks and congratulations to all the institutions that participated in this electoral process, especially the CENI and the FOSEM Special Forces, who ensure the calm and security of the vote. I must not forget the Togolaise people who showed great responsibility throughout this process, which concluded peacefully in mutual respect and with each individual taking their role seriously. I salute the political maturity of the Togolese people in general and in particular that of the youth. Indeed, the proclamation of the final results of the July 17, 2025 municipal elections by the Supreme Court marks the beginning of the operational phase of the newly elected municipal councils. In accordance with Article 123 of the Law on Decentralization and Local Freedom, prefects will have a maximum of 60 days to convene the new municipal councils for the election of mayors and their deputies. This will be followed by the handover between outgoing and incoming municipal councils. Finally, a national tour will be conducted by the Minister of Territorial Administration, Decentralization and Traditional Leadership in each region to present the government's decentralization policy and outline the key priority actions recommended by the state. Decentralization in Togo is key lever of the implementation of the development vision and policy led by the President of the Council. The newly elected officials now have the responsibility to deploy all necessary means and measures to improve the living and working conditions of our fellow citizens wherever they may reside or work. I wish them every success in their mandate and reaffirm our commitment to supporting them throughout this new term that begins. May God bless Togo, and may God bless His Excellency for Nyazengbe, so that we may continue moving from victory to victory.
Victoire en victoire.
Will the newly elected municipal councillors set to take their seats for the next 6 years? The role they play is pivotal in shaping the future of local governance. As declared by the Supreme Court, these councillors are entrusted with managing the affairs of their communes, ensuring that local decisions reflect the needs and aspirations of the people they represent. This report tells us more on what role municipal councillors play. Chuga.
The role of municipal councillors is key to local development. These elected officials represent the people of their municipality and help manage community affairs. They vote on local budgets, shape policies, and ensure public services are well run throughout their term. Working together, councillors decide which projects from the municipal development plan should be implemented. They are expected to stay in touch with citizens, bring their concerns to the council, and make sure decisions are followed through. Councillors also have a duty to monitor the mayor's actions. If the mayor fails to carry out council decisions properly, it is up to the council to take action. In many cases, disagreements between mayors and councillors slow down procedures and services. These tensions can hurt local development and ultimately the daily lives of citizens. Togo, however, has established a framework to support municipalities in fulfilling their duties, enabling each stakeholder to effectively play their part in delivering improved public services to the population.
Away from elections, let's move on to some health stories. As greenhouse gas emissions from the transport sector continue to pose risks to public health, key ministries in Togo have joined forces in Lomé to tackle the crisis. Various ministries came together in a training workshop to strengthen their ability to assess the health impacts of road pollution and pave the way for a cleaner, more sustainable mobility system. Awefano Chugan has more details in this report.
Air pollution from transportation is becoming a major public health issue in Togo. To better understand the problem, representatives from the Ministries of Health, Transport, Environment and Local Government came together for a training session. During the session, participants were introduced to methods for assessing the health impact of pollution caused by transport. They also learned about the types of pollutants emitted by vehicles and their main characteristics. The goal is to identify which part of pollution comes specifically from transportation, understand its health effects, and learn how to measure the social and economic benefits of pollution reduction policies. Special focus was placed on tools tailored to Togo, including a tool developed by the WHO to help users access how government measures to reduce pollution can improve health outcomes. This session is part of the Readiness Project, which aims to build a low-carbon transport system. It is funded by the Green Climate Fund and led by the Ministry of Environment with support from the Global Green Growth Institute.
Let's turn our attention now to the educational sector, where the practical exams for the Brevet de Technicien, that is BT, or Certificate of Technical Training, has officially kicked off, and Isaac Chiakpe, the Minister of Technical Education, Vocational Training and Apprenticeship, took to the field to monitor progress. During two key exam centers in the Plateau region, the minister ensured a smooth start to the exam and also offered words of encouragement to the candidates. Ohefanu Chugan reports.
A total of 3,259 candidates from technical fields such as refrigeration and air conditioning, civil engineering, auto mechanics, electrical engineering, and agronomy, among others, are taking the Brevet of Technicien exam across the country. To ensure the session runs smoothly, the Minister of Technical Education, Vocational Training and Apprenticeship, Isaac Chiakpe, visited several examination centers. His first stop was a technical and vocational school in Agu, where he observed the start of the exam session. He then proceeded to the Regional Technical and Vocational Training Center in Kbalime, where he offered words of encouragement to the candidates. The brevet of technicien exam spanned 3 weeks. This diploma is awarded after 3 years of technical and vocational training.
The 6th Made in Togo Fair is taking the spotlight at CETEF Togo 2000 as it celebrates the nation's vibrant local production. Far beyond a commercial event, this dynamic fair is a platform where artisans, entrepreneurs, and innovators unite to show off their talents and unlock new market opportunities. Our Ifan Sugar reports on the launch of the fair.
The symbolic ribbon cutting marked the official opening of the 6th edition of the Made in Togo Fair. At the stands, visitors can experience the aromas of spices, ready-to-wear traditional clothing, colorful fabrics, and traditional soap made from moringa. There are also handcrafted garments, hand-painted plates and pots, carved wooden objects, and so much more. Each booth showcases ingenious craftsmanship and local talents. Administrative and local authorities had the chance to first-hand stand the various masterpieces on display.
Le gouvernement, sous les orientations
Under the strategic guidance of the President of the Council, the government has placed special emphasis on supporting and promoting the local economy by actively contributing to all initiatives aimed at enhancing domestically produced goods. This event serves both as a showcase for local production and value creation, and as an opportunity to raise public awareness about the importance of consuming local products. The theme chosen for this 6th edition perfectly reflects the main objective of the fair: to provide greater visibility to the effort made by our fellow citizens and investors to create goods and services locally while encouraging their consumption and export.
leur consommation de même que leur exportation.
Around 200 exhibitors, all from different regions of the country, are participating in this event. Men, women, artisans, entrepreneurs, and young creators alike. Made in Togo Fair continues to generate great interest as year after year, Togolese people show increasing enthusiasm for local production and consuming local products. From August 1st to 10th, the public will have the opportunity to discover, taste, and try these exceptional products.
Well, that brings us to the end of today's edition. Thanks to my wonderful team and to you, cherished viewers, for watching. Stay tuned to our channel for more updates, and let's make the conscious choice to prioritize local products in our daily lives. Have a wonderful evening. See you next time. Goodbye.